Thank you, Sanchita.
Okay, so yes. So as you see, the topic here is how we redefined personal agility with COVID dance. So it sounds very funny, right? How COVID is dancing, but we all in the last 5 6 months we have realized that yes, actually this creature, this microscopic organism is dancing. We cannot see it, we cannot feel it, but this demon is dancing around us, and it is just, it made our entire world actually VUCA, right? We all know that. So, what we see in the next slide. So, Rohit, if you can go to the next one, some powerful questions on personal agility. So, this session is about personal agility. The theme of this event is personal agility. So, I will not talk in detail about what is agility, what is agile. No, I mean, whoever present here, I feel that we all know what is agility, what is agile, what we need to have to be agile. So, when we talk about personal agility, there are few questions. So, right, like what really matters to you? What is important and urgent. In our previous session, we saw Nero was showing a Kanban board. There he was putting down what matters to me, like vision, what he's trying to visualize, and what is important, what is urgent. Then also, what did I accomplish? What do I want to do next? So, like this, there are so many powerful questions in personal agility. So, if we really want to enhance our personal agility skill, these questions, asking these questions to myself, help a lot, and improve us as personal agilist. So when I say again personal agility, it is, I mean, if we think about the roles, who is the product owner, who is the team, everything on me, and I'm the product owner, me, I, myself, all these terms comes when it is personal agility. So what actually we did in this difficult period, what happened? So if we look at this next screen or next slide, if Rohit can take us through, I will not go to this because we all know this is a VUCA world, and till now we only read about it, we spoke about it. World is really VUCA, volatile, uncertain, but actually without, I mean, by unknowingly that coronavirus thing and this COVID situation forced us to be, in this VUCA world. So actually, we are living in VUCA world. We do not know what is going to happen tomorrow. What tomorrow? Next moment, what is going to happen? We do not know. Is our job secure? We do not know. Is our health secure? We do not know. We are living in total uncertain situation, and things are so complex, so much of restriction. So it's quite frustrating. So that is what is VUCA world we are living in. We are actually experiencing that. Now, what happened exactly? So if we go to the next slide, what happened exactly in the beginning of this year? So I think it's around March or so. We really felt that something like, though we knew that COVID-19 was there in different parts of world like China, Italy, and some other parts of Europe, but when we felt in the month of March, so that excuse me, this coronavirus thing is now has now entered into our country, and it is dancing in our surroundings. So now any moment this will just jump on us, this will catch us, and we might get infected and we might die. So we got scared. Out of that scary thing, what the world did, entire shutdown, total shutdown happened. We have seen in our world, we have seen in the other parts of the world, everywhere it is a total, the new term that we learned, it's a total lockdown. Lockdown means you are just stay inside, stay at home, stay safe, stay healthy, everything. Those terms are so much, so common now. So we are in the home. But you tell me, what happens to our work when the entire world shut down? Can we really shut our work? Can we stop our work? No, right? Work must go on. So, what happens then when this COVID was dancing? If we can look at the next slide, what we were forced to do is we suddenly became distributed. And distributed not only means that, okay, we are in different location, so we are not co-located, fine, because right till now we were really practicing agile, that okay, agile says face-to-face conversation is important, and to be agile, if you are in co-location, it gives you productivity is more, the team should be in same location, blah blah blah, all those things. But this situation, it forced us go home, you are not coming back to office soon. We became distributed, and distributed where in the different homes. So if I have 10 people, it's not that 2 locations or 3 locations, we are from 10 different locations, everyone from their home. So what happens next? Rohit, if you can go to next slide. So quickly we were forced to start work remotely. We responded to situation in a timely way. Timely way, I know organizations really shifted this. Some organizations, they moved 98% of their 90 to 99% of their workforce in 48 hours. So there are some organizations which really do not have, that infrastructure to start working remotely. There are many organizations. So what they did is, I saw in my personally, I saw that those organizations, they're bringing out their laptop and, putting that setting all the laptop, not the laptop, the desktop, they're bringing from office, and, setting everything at home. So a lot of things were happening in that 1 week time. People are leaving their paying guest accommodation, going back to their native place. But one thing was constant, and that is we have to deliver work. We have to deliver quality work to our client, and that was important. That was most important. So, next slide, please. So, why work from home? At that point, what mattered us most at that point? It's the safety of our health and safety of our loved one, our family. That was the most important thing at that time. That mattered most. Okay, I can take leave for 2 days, but I have to take care of my loved ones, my family at that moment, and also my health. That was important because we were told you stay isolate at home, and then only you will become safe. If I am safe, I am healthy, I can continue my work. So it was important to continue work and deliver to client. But what was the problem? Not everyone is having great internet connection or network connectivity at our home, at least in our country I'm talking about, because we are not everyone is accustomed to, work from home thing. So we didn't do, but everyone tried their best to work in this isolated situation from their home. So be it with my little hotspot connection, so be it with other broadbands, everyone really tried, and gradually they improvement also. How can I improve? They were also thinking on that. How can I improve on the, like, instead of hotspot, instead of mobile data, how can I improve by taking one connection, say broadband, hi-fi broadband? How can I do that? So as we were continuing our work, we were also thinking about improvement. So it's all we were doing personally, right? Because we know we have those points in our mind that what matters most at that time. So if I look at the next slide, yeah, what are these? Now we are so comfortable with so many things. So I can say personally, Zoom was not something that I used before this situation, because I was mostly using WebEx and Skype in my for my communication if I am remote, and sometimes Google Meet, but very rare. So not really. The Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Team, all these things, people started exploring all these tools, and we were really analyzing which is best, which is convenient, which gives free, which the quality, which consumes more data, which consumes less, because one tool has some restriction and another tool having some kind of other features. So we were really exploring and learning new technology and tool, because what was our intention? It was effective collaboration in that remote setup. That was most important at that moment. So we did. So if I look at agility term, we were fast. We were really speed. Agility means flexibility. So unknowingly we were doing all these things because that was a demand at that time. We required that. So when we started exploring and we were trying to improve in the communication. So I mean, all can say those who are working for the last 6 months, from home. Like when we started in the month of March, we were really shaking. But now, when we are in August, forget about my connection problem today. In the month of August, when we are, routinely working from home, our things are really stable, or we are more or less set in the situation. Right. So that means what? It is because of our continuous learning, continuous exploration, innovation, and all those things, we are in this situation. So that is again our personal agility, right? Rohit, if you can go to the next one. And we fulfilled. Our purpose is also fulfilled. We wanted to be face to face. So what? We are virtual. So we really do not care if that virus is uh, attacking us. The virus is really making us demotivated or anything. We are face to face. We can see our colleagues. We can communicate properly. So we can also see their well-being. So everything, because we know collaboration matters. So that is why we did a lot for this exploration to be agile. How much we can, as much as we can, we did this. So Rohit, if you can go next. And this is another important thing. What happened during this time frame? Our mindset changed. So, earlier, there are managers who are reluctant to, allow people working remotely. Now, that manager is saying, okay, work as long as you wish remotely, no problem. Okay, so that is what the people who were earlier not really liking this kind of change. Okay, agile brings change. The people who were not liking those change, now those people, they have now become open minded. They are accepting changes because this is the demand of the situation now. So they have started trusting people more, because I have to trust people. I have to allow them work independently, so that our work gets done, and also our uh, people remain comfortable. So that is what, which was not possible earlier. So we were doing, practicing agile for so many years. Okay, we have all the some veterans also here. So we are practicing, and every time we face this situation, that changing mindset is really very difficult, the most difficult part in agile transformation, transforming mindset. And see now, it has become so quickly, so easily. Though we had to pay, pay a lot for this. We had to leave our, free world and closed ourselves, confined ourselves. But this mindset changed, and This is agility. The purpose of agility, what we read, what we spoke about, what we tried to implement hard for organizations and all, it happened. It happened when this in this COVID situation. So uh, just a quote I put because I like the quote by Agile Alliance. Rohit, if you can go to the previous slide, it's a nice quote. The ability to create and respond to change in order to succeed in an uncertain and turbulent environment, that is Agile. So I like the quote, so I just put it all for you. So if we can look at my last slide, the next one, yes. So we are now uh, comfortable in our new normal. We adapted ourselves to change, made us, this change made us strong, resilient, confident. So now we know that this is our normal and we are working. We are also taking care of our children. We are working. We are doing household chores. We are, doing everything. And we are also taking care of health, our loved ones' health. So this is our new normal. So we are really adopted. Uh, this agility is inner agility that we have grown. No one forced us. Only thing is uh, this COVID only forced us, but I'm sure we will get away from this COVID thing once we have our, the vaccine and all. But when we go back to our workplace again, I can definitely say that personally, we all will be more agile and confident than we were before this COVID period. So, with that, I just wanted to share my thought on this personal agility. And yeah, that's all. If you have any question, I'm glad to have that.
Thank you, Sanchita. Thank you for your session. So I request all the participants, if you have any questions, you can write over the chat box.
A nice content and nice comment I see from Priyank. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, the topic is so to the context and on the time. I mean, in this. Yeah, IBM is dancing. You can see me, right? How I am dancing. Yeah, truly, I am dancing with all my people, and it's crazy, but yeah, we are doing good.
We don't have much questions, so okay. So thank you, Sanchita. Thank you so much for your session.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.